Hello everyone and welcome to the first stream of 2025, and we are finally on the channel playing Wuthering Waves. First time playing on the channel, but not my first time playing it. I've been playing this game on the PC ever since it first released. Only reason why I never put it on the channel was because Wuthering Waves sadly had a very bad launch. It was very stuttery and did not have a good launch on PC at first. And even after they patched it and updated it several times, it was still very shuddery and laggy on my, well, not laggy, but very stuttery on my PC. I guess my PC's not as good as I thought it was, because I was playing it on like full settings, and after you played it for a while it would play fine, but I was just like, yeah, streaming this would be a nightmare. So ever since they announced the PS5 version, I'm like, okay, I'll wait till it comes out on PS5 before I do anything on the channel. But here we are. So I will not be doing a whole lot of story in this because I'm caught up on the story, because you know, they did make it to where you could start where you left off on the PS5. So I am in the middle of Renacita's story. So for spoiler reasons, I won't be playing any of the story missions right now, just in case, you know, you have not played the story yet. There's people who have already completed this story. Me, I like to take my time. I like to explore and then do the main story. So that's what I'll be doing. Exploring the map, doing side stuff. I've only done 2 areas of the map right now. So yeah. So let's get this up on the screen. Hello everybody. Let's get into the game. Alrighty, yeah, I'm still at Union level 60. I've not upped my level yet. I'm still level 80. Okay. So here is where we're at. So that is story right there. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. I've explored a little bit of this map. Not all of it yet. I'm up here. I still need to go down through here. And I mean, who knows? I might just continue going through. I don't know if I want to continue going through all of the map and just like completely finish it before touching the story, or if I want to wait and see what parts of the map the story actually covers. Because if I remember correctly, in Jinzhou, not counting Mount Firmament or the Black Shores, in Jinzhou you didn't really go to every bit of the map for the story, if I remember. It starts in the Gorges of Spirits, and then you end up in the actual city of Jinzhou, and then it kind of goes there. Central Plains, I believe you did go to, but like Dim Forest, I don't think you went to the Dim Forest at all. Like you did go to Winding Axe's Mire, because that's pretty much where you went before the end game started up in here for that part of the story. So I don't know. I kind of like to explore the map before doing most of the story, because I'm worried maybe you won't go to everywhere on this map, but who knows. So Ragusa City is where you start. That's where Renacita starts. It's very Italian based, and then of course this is the first area that you go to, which is Whipper's Wind Haven. Still not done fully exploring that yet, but I've covered a bit of much of the map as I can right now. Didn't do that, so yeah, need to go back and do that. And now here we are in Nimbus Sanctum, where the story is kind of really starting to pick up. Now, if you guys wanted me to do the story, I do have a second PSN account where I could start completely over and do like the Jinzhou story, which would include all of this, Mount Firmament, and then the Black Shores, it's up to you guys if you want me to do that. I won't have all my characters, of course. But speaking of characters, I lost the 50-50 on Carlotta. So I'm having to start all over. And I don't really want to spend any money. After losing the 50-50, I've already made a few pulls. So I'll eventually get her. I'll definitely get her before the 20 days is up. But as far as characters that I have in Wuthering Waves, not counting Carlotta, counting Carlotta, the only ones I don't have are I don't have 3.
Understood.
I have
Plan with convention.
literally like all the 5 stars that they've released since the game launched, and most of the ones that were in the base game as part of the standard banner.
Time for another adventure?
I definitely have all 4 stars.
The experiment begin. Make that anything.
Nice pick. You won't regret choosing Alta's service.
Where can you go? Is it still? They've changed so much. I'm guessing it's now in gallery. Yeah. So she has not released yet. She's going to be on the next banner, but they go ahead and add the characters into this just so they're there. So I don't have Carlotta yet. I will be pulling her though. And yeah, of course, like I don't have Lin Yang, I don't have Call Charo, and I don't have Jinian because I don't really want them. So, but yeah, everyone else I've got. So I need to get Carlotta soon so I can start saving up for her. Okay, so yeah, this is where we are so far in the story. Haven't done Carlotta's quest yet because we've not finished the story. That won't unlock until you complete the main story. But yeah, we're mostly just going to be exploring. So, where are we at? Go up a little further north. What I really like about this game over, say, Genshin Impact is, well, for one, I do feel like the exploration, in Jinzhou at least, was a bit more easier than a lot of the areas in Genshin. Renacita, so far, yeah, this area here is a little bit, it's taking a little bit more time for me to search map by map, but they've changed stuff since the first map that, for one, doesn't make it as time consuming. There's been some quality of life changes, definitely, that they've changed in this update. God, look how beautiful. Like, Jinzhou was beautiful, but Renacita has definitely been...
Leave it to me.
Whisper.
Can you take me... Come on. Can you take me anywhere that I haven't been to yet? As far as this map... Oh, yes, you can. Oh, whoops, I let go too soon. Okay, so... Okay, I need... Got to leave the map, so I need to stay over here. Well, they're fighting each other. Let them fight each other. So yeah, I know my attack and all that's probably not where it could be, but like I'm not too worried about certain late game content. I don't worry. Oh no. Here's one of these. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can do this. This is something new that they've added. So they want everything to be green, huh? Let me look this over again. Okay, so they want all of them to be green. Oh darn, I should have done that one first. Oh well. I was gonna try and turn most of them red, then to green. Now if you keep messing this up, it'll lower the difficulty for you and give you more moves. Let's see. There we go. I'm just collecting all of them that I defeat because I can't remember which all ones I've gotten and which ones I need. Okay, so I'm in an area that I don't need to be in yet. I've not accessed this map yet. Wait a minute.
Leave it to me.
No, don't leave it to you. We don't need to fight every battle. What's that? That's a first that I've seen, I think. It's weird. Yeah, he's outside of the map. We'll have to wait.
Wind guide me.
Oh, I see a gondola. That's probably going to be needed for something. that's okay. Let's see what I need to do for this one. Did I do it? I did.
An unexpected discovery.
Where'd it go? I've seen those around, but I don't know if there's anything you really need to do with them.
Seems like a new discovery. Cherish every gain.
Yeah, this is also something new that they added. These areas where there's chests in, because that wasn't in the game to start with. Used to, it was just you'd find random chests all over the place. Now it seems like they've relegated them just to these areas.
An unexpected discovery.
Which I'm not going to complain about.
Seems like a new discovery. Remnants of the past.
Scared the crap out of me. Okay.
Wind guide me. Seems like a new discovery.
Oh. It's under.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
Every gain.
Oh, there's one more.
Seems like a new discovery.
Oh, where? Where? the heck? Alrighty. Ah.
An unexpected discovery.
There we go. Yes, I have, and sadly I lost the 50-50, so I'm having to save back up because I don't have the money right now to spend a lot of money on trying to get her right away. So, but yeah, sadly I lost the 50-50 and
as we head toward our shared future.
pulled Verena like for the 50th time. I swear. Like, I have lost 50-50 to her so much, I've almost got her maxed out. Like, seriously. But sadly, yeah, lost the 50-50. I've made a couple of pulls on her since then. I think maybe I'm halfway there. So I'll definitely get her the next time I do an 80 pull. Or hopefully. But here's the thing. When I pulled Verena, I did not do 80. Like, I think I was on my 40th or 50th pull. So... yeah, next 40 pulls, maybe I should be able to get her. But yeah, so that's why I'm... yeah, that always sucks. I gotta say, in this particular game, I've not been going for the weapons a whole lot. I know in Honkai Star Rail that if you get the character, it's kind of easier to get the light cone right away. I've also ran into that in Zenless Zone Zero. Like, I'll pull the character and get her, and then like maybe in the next 20 or 30 pulls, their engine will pop. But I don't know what it is. But I gotta stop following this. I don't know what it is, but man, the pull rates. Yeah, I'm not going to touch the story in this one because I'm kind of old school in that even though gacha game stories are kind of half, like, you know, either they're good or they're not good. I know a lot of people are kind of iffy on Wuthering Waves' story. I like the story that they're telling in this so far. Am I still a little cloudy on some of it? Yeah, but that's because the story is still ongoing. Let's see. But I'm kind of old school in where if I was going to seriously play this game for the story, I would just start a new account and start from the beginning again. Okay, so where am I? Okay, I'm going where I need to go. I want to do the upper part here before I go down into the fog.
Leave it to me.
But I know a lot of people play these games just to pull characters to make, you know, to build teams and all that. Like, I like pulling the characters, don't get me wrong, but it's mostly because certain characters can make playing the story a bit easier. Like in Honkai Star Rail. I love the story in Honkai Star Rail, but like if I had not pulled Acheron, I don't know where I'd be, because Acheron got me through a lot of boss fights that I was not able to get through until I pulled her. And then it's like in this game, Chang Li has made a big difference. She is pretty OP. Oh boy, another one of these. See, I'm not that way. I'm an old school Japanese RPG gamer. Like the biggest reason why I ever got into gacha games was Genshin Impact. And that was mostly because it was during the pandemic and it was free to play. I mean, what more could you ask for with a game that had at that time as much content as Genshin did? Now, of course, this is back when only Mondstadt and Liyue were available, but still, it was a huge map, and like it was free. It was something you could sink hours and hours of time into, and I enjoyed. I enjoyed the game. Now, of course, I fell off a little bit after a while because the pandemic ended, so it was time to go back to work and all that, and you didn't have as much free time as you used to have. So turn all of them green. Okay. Which is why to this day I am still behind in Genshin. Like I've finished Inazuma. That's about as far as I am in Genshin right now. And really, maybe I should just play the game for the story at this point, because if I play the game and try to play story and all the extra stuff all at once, you end up getting burnt out. Well, first gotcha is this. Yeah, like, I could see why a lot of people would have picked this one, because what I like about Wuthering Waves over Genshin, like I said earlier, was the exploration is a little bit easier. It's not as... Because, let's put it this way. Mondstadt, when Genshin first came out, I did not mind exploring Mondstadt. I really enjoyed it. Liyue, however, is a chore to explore because of all the mountains and all that. Honkai Star Rail I got into because it reminded me a little bit of Star Ocean, and I, as a huge Star Ocean fan, I got into Honkai Star Rail because of how it's that sci-fi Japanese RPG in a way. Plus, the old school turn-based combat won me over. Zenless Zone Zero, I just played, why not? It's a new Hoyoverse game, why not? What got me about Wuthering Waves is, for one, I love the character designs. You all know that I prefer to play as female characters, so I loved female Rover's design. What caught me was that it was going to be open world like Genshin, and at first that worried me, because I'm like, oh boy, I'm not going to have time to play this game. But I knew that if I did not fall behind in this game like I did Genshin, I would actually have the time to explore it in between updates. Yeah, Zenless Zone Zero is pretty fun. Now that they've made the TV mode optional, it's a bit more of a faster play than it was. Like, for me, I didn't hate the TV mode, but it slowed things down a lot. And for someone like me who has a full-time job, I can only game for so many hours a day. Now, of course, today and yesterday I was off, so I was lucky to get a day off the day 2.0 launched. Oh boy, what am I going to do here? I think I've screwed it up. Wait, yeah, I've screwed it up. I've already used up too many turns, so I'll just fail this one. Actually, that won't work, I don't think. No. Yeah, a lot of people didn't like the TV mode. I think that did turn a lot of people off. But shockingly, a lot of people were upset that at first they were talking like they were going to take it away. And then people got upset, and here, okay, that's better. But still, that's a lot of blue. Maybe I should concentrate on turning everything blue. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Turn everything blue. Yeah, so back what I was talking about. Zenless Zone Zero has definitely gotten better since they took away the TV. Honkai Star Rail, see, to me, you had to have grown up with turn-based to actually enjoy it, because when I was younger, you gotta remember, I was alive when the original PlayStation released. And so really that's all you had for the longest time was turn-based combat for RPGs. So that's why I don't mind Honkai Star Rail. I actually do enjoy the turn-based. It does make the game harder in some cases, especially if you don't have a good team put together, or if you screw up a turn, it could go south for you after that. But like I said, ever since if you get that one character, now that one I've never tried. Etheria, I've never played that one. I'm trying not to play too many of them because my wallet can only take so many. That's why I'm really considering just playing Genshin as free to play, because I just can't keep up with a lot of these. The only two that I'm mostly focusing on is this one and Honkai Star Rail. ZZZ, if there's a character coming out soon that I want, I will focus on it. Like Miyabi. I really wanted Miyabi, so I played for a good while to save up for her, and thankfully I ended up getting her and her engine. The next two coming up, I don't know. Yeah, they're female characters, but I don't know if I'm gonna kill myself to get them. Yes, they do power creep characters a lot, but I'm going to tell you right now, next time she reruns, try and get Acheron. She is so insanely strong. She is still in my party to this day, and she still clears everything for me. My current party in Honkai Star Rail is Preservation Trailblazer, because for me, I always keep the MC in my party. They're the main character. They should be in the party. And she's also a good tank. She also gives you shields. So, yeah. For my healer, I have Hua. I think she is the best healer in the game. And then my two other DPS, because they complement each other, is Acheron and Black Swan. To me, that party has gotten me through almost everything in that game. Yeah, I wish I could say the same. I've spent a little bit too much money in all these games. I'm shocked that I'm not broke. But yeah. The three characters that have gotten me through everything in Honkai as far as story-related content, there is extra stuff like Pure Fiction and other modes like that where, like, I would need a different party, different element, stuff like that, a character that does follow-up attacks, etc. But yeah, my favorite party in that game is Preservation Trailblazer, Black Swan, Acheron, and Hua. Best party I've got so far. Yeah, I'm kind of when it comes to skins, I'm kind of on the fence. There's too many in Genshin to get them all now. I might get hers in this. I'm not sure. Honkai Star Rail is actually giving a skin for free in their next update, so. But their next update's a big one. A new planet is being introduced and all that. So I'm going to concentrate on turning all of these blue. Still not going to have enough, I don't think. Nope. Come on. Yes, please. Give me an extra move. See, I'm not an expert in different teams. Like, if there's a character that I really, really want and, like, I really like them, I'll look into how they work, what's the best party for them, the best relics to put on them, stuff like that. Firefly apparently is a good break DPS character, so she's really good in a party that you want to do a lot of breaks in. So I can't remember who she works with Like right now, I think you can pull Firefly. And I pulled her just because I thought she was cool. Like, come on, a cute little girl in a mech, in a badass mech suit. Like, yeah. So apparently she's good with Few, which is the character right now that is. But I can't remember. Like, it's really an easy Google search. You just need to Google what characters are best with Firefly and what kind of party she works in. The only other party that I use is with Fei Xiao, because she was a very hyped character for me as well. I thought she was really cool. And in that party, it's her, Topaz as another... This party has a lot of characters that do a lot of follow-up attacks, because that's what Fei Xiao is. She's a follow-up attacker. It's her, Topaz, Lingsha as the healer, because she does follow-up attacks as well. Oh, and I can't remember the fourth character. Robin, because she's the support character in that party. So that's another party that I use. If you're going to take notes, I wouldn't take notes from me, because like I said, I'm not that very good at like I said, I only look up stuff like that for characters that I'm hyped for, and Acheron and Fei Xiao were two characters so far that I got really, really into and wanted to pull them. So I looked ahead of time what kind of characters would go with them, best support, best healer, stuff like that. Now, like I said, with my current party, I just guessed. Like, it was just a simple Google of who's the best healer in Honkai Star Rail. She, like, right now, the only one that Jess really plays is Genshin. She's behind in it as well as me. But there's a lot of characters in Genshin that she fell in love with. Lisa, Beidou, Chiori. There's a lot of characters that she just really, really likes in that game. I've tried getting her to download this since it's free. You know, all gacha games are free, because I think she really would like Wuthering Waves, but that way, unlike Genshin, where she did have to start over, because I bought her a PS5 last year as an anniversary gift. And she... Okay, here's the story real quick. Story time. When I got a PS5, I gave my wife my PS4. And that's mostly because she didn't have one at the time. She wanted to play games like Genshin and stuff like that. So I gave her my PS4. Only problem is, I swiped the games off of it, but I didn't swipe the account. So my PSN was still on there. So she started a game of Genshin on my PSN account. So anytime she tried to play, it would kick me out of any game I was trying to play on my PS5, because it was the same PlayStation account. So I would have to play all my games offline so it wouldn't kick me off, so she could play Genshin. So when I got her a PS5, I told her, you're going to have to start all over, because you're going to have to create your own PSN for your new PS5. So that's why she's so behind. She is actually just finished Inazuma not too long ago, around the same time I did. But yeah, we've not played Sumeru, we've not played Fontaine, and, you know, there's the whole new area. Hopefully we'll catch up one day. But yeah, that's the only one that she plays, because she fell in love with a lot of the characters at the beginning of the game, which is why I don't think she would like Honkai Star Rail. She's not really a crap, I did not mean to do that. Hold up. That's still not going to work. Ah, crap, I didn't mean to do that. Wait, no, this will work. Wait. Ha! That was a complete accident, and I ended up solving it. She wouldn't like the turn base. Like I could not see her figuring that out. Zenless Zone Zero is like, it's kind of, well, I can't really say that because there is some content in Zenless Zone Zero that's really hard. I don't know. Like, normally I would have said the TV gameplay would have turned her off, but
Leave it to me.
yeah, like, I don't know what it is about these gacha games. I think it's because they add so much to them that there's a lot of PCs, and like, I don't see how there's phones anyway that can handle most of the games of today. Like, I don't see how a phone is ever able to handle that. Because I remember when this game first launched, it melted a lot of people's phones.
Shadow descends.
But I've not had a PC long. I've only had mine for a couple of years. I bought it from a coworker from work who was going into the military, so he was selling his stuff, and he sold me his PC. I think he said he spent $1,200 on it, and he sold it to me for $600. So I got a really good deal on it, and like, it's not a bad PC. It's got it would be able to it's able to handle most of the games I play. Oh wow, this is the first one of those. This is the first one of those I've seen since I started Renacita. That's wild. I thought they got rid of those. Oh well. I don't want to leave it. I might not find it again. But even my PC could barely handle Wuthering Waves when it first came out. It wasn't until they patched it that I was able to play it a little bit better than when I did on release day. Because I had to turn the settings down big time on Wuthering Waves for my PC to handle it at first. But then after they patched it, which they patched it really quickly, I was able to play it at full settings, but the game would still jitter really badly. After I would play for a while, it would clear up. Man, that was a pretty dramatic death for that one. Okay, so it's not... So what's this connect to? Is it these? Oh man, they're simmering. That means they're strong. What level?
Leave it to me.
120, nah. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm sorry. Please leave me alone. I'm sorry. I don't see how anyone's able to beat those high level ones like that, because I think the max level is 90 in this game, so... Okay. I'm almost done with this upper tier, though. Oh crap, we're getting close to an hour. Work on my moves. I barely have time to do that. I'm a very... Ooh. Oh man, that one's out there. Is that part of the... It is. Okay. Diversion. Well, see, there are times where I will play this game continuously, especially when it was new. Might as well go ahead and get this one as well. But then, like, once the main story is done and it's just like, you know, events and stuff like that, I kind of fall off a little bit, sadly, just because of work and stuff like that. Like, I work a full-time job, so... But then of course, there's other games. You know, Honkai will get a new update, or Final Fantasy 14 will get a new update, and so I start focusing my time on that. It's just real, like, if this was the only game that I was playing, I'd probably be a master at this game. But since it's not, I'm very mediocre. Like, my dodges are not the best, and stuff like that. I love now that these right here you can get using your grapple hook now. Maybe one day I'll get better at this game. Okay. That took me... That was a very big distraction. Oh, there's one of those. Ugh, my mouth is getting dry. This is the most I've talked in a stream yet. There's only maybe 2 parts of the Jinzhou map that I didn't 100%. Let's look at it real quick. Like, I didn't 100% Mount Firmament. Like, to me, Mount Firmament was a pain in the butt. It's at 83%. Black Shores is 72%. Black Shores isn't that big. Oh, wait. Winding Axis Miner, Dim Forest. To me, 100%ing the map is something to do after you've done, like, the main story and all that. Because you've got to kill time until the next update. So that's something I usually focus on after. And of course, in Jinzhou, you would get rewards for 100% for exploring the map. I don't know if I don't think they've added that in Renacita yet. But yeah, Desert Highland and Northfall Barrens. It's the only 2 spots on the original map that I've not 100%ed. Maybe one day I'll go back and do that. Thing is, I'm pretty sure I've done almost everything in Whisperwind Haven, but it says that I am 64% there, so there's definitely some stuff I missed. But yeah, 100%ing the maps is definitely something to do while you're waiting on new updates and stuff like that. This is a cool new feature that they've added. This is cool. It's a little hard to control. Is that another one? Jeez, how many of these things did they add in this part of the map? Okay. Where are we at? But yeah, I definitely wouldn't worry about that until okay, so it wants everything to be red. Oh, okay. I don't know what I could do. This one's easy. Watch me screw this up. Yay! Thank you for that. Yeah, what I do when I play this game is I try to keep up, like, what area I've been in, like, to look at every part of the map. Like, mostly just so side quests will pop up and stuff like that. I try to ignore, if it's in the black, I ignore it for right now. Sometimes I don't succeed in doing that because we're like, oh, there's an item. I may not see it when I return to the area, so I'll go ahead and grab it. But once an area unlocks, as far as the story goes, I just ignore the story and explore until I'm satisfied. Now, of course, if there's still percentages that I need to worry about when the story is over with, and, you know, there'll be a while until the next... Oh, there's a thing down here. I'm glad I came down here then. Garden of the Lost. Oh, you're not an enemy. Okay, never mind. That's my fault. Whoops. I thought it was weird that this was a map that didn't have any fast travel. That was not showing up in Mingo. I don't care what anyone says. I did not see that. Because besides the main one, the main Nexus, there really isn't... Did I do that one? See, that's another thing I hate about open world games. I second guess myself, like, did I do that? Did I? Huh. It's a little echo village. Well, not village, but whatever they called it. Casket collector. Yay! Finally, I can get rid of some of these. They threw themselves into the void. Ooh. I got a lot. So that took me... Wow, that took me several levels. I went from level 0 to level 4 and 5. Sweet. How many are there? All the way to 10. Okay. So what can we expect? What's the... Okay. Okay, well, that was worth it. Oh, I guess it updates when you... Ah, restore plushy village. Okay. That's one thing about this game. They give you so much to do that it's... Oh, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. You can tell I'm not used to having someone to talk in chat, so it was very nice to actually have someone to talk to, because sometimes not a lot of people show up. What did that put me at my asteroid count? Not enough to make a big difference. I can buy 2. And I've only got 2. So that'd be 4. We're almost at an hour anyway. So. Okay. So I can fast travel to here. Ever. No, I wasn't trying to make you feel guilty or anything. I'm going to be ending soon anyway. My streams only last usually about an hour anyway, and we're at 57 minutes, so I'm only going to be playing for about 3 more minutes. See, this is the one thing that kind of makes exploring annoying, is add fog. Oh, there's some good ones here. Okay, well, let's help them beat these baddies. Yeah, currently with my current schedule, I can only go about an hour a stream right now, just because I've got to work tomorrow, and I don't know if Jess is home yet from work, so gotta eat dinner, all that stuff. But yeah, I'll be ending in about a couple of minutes. So yeah, you're free to go. I didn't mean to make you feel guilty or anything. What are they doing over there? Yay! What are these? Oh, they're flowers. Thought they were something else. Ooh. Did I just went in a big circle? That's what I did. Okay, still got this. God, I have got a lot to still go through. Kind of glad it's about stopping time anyway. My mouth is dry now. I should have got me something to drink before I started.
Leave it to me.
Of course, these are bad ones.
Down with the curtain.
Darn it.
War with Tom. Yeah. Stay calm. Together we flourish.
See ya. Thanks for tuning in. I'm pretty much going to be wrapping it up after this fight anyway. All right, and we're at an hour, so that is where we are going to be ending today. Make sure everything went good and all that. Yep. All righty. So let me know, guys. Maybe I'll do a Twitter poll, or maybe I'll do a poll on here. I don't know. If you guys would like me to go back and play through the story. Because like I said, this is the first time I've played the game on the channel, just because, like, you know, the PC version still to this day has a little bit of hiccups. PS5 version seems to play just fine, though. So just let me know, and I'll start a new account and play from the beginning of the story. But as always, guys, this is Canaan. Me and Jess love you all very, very much. If you enjoyed what you saw, please consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, and and leaving a like and all that good stuff. Me and Jess love you all very, very much. Please stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you in the next one. See ya.